Hello, family. How you doing today? This is Mr. E coming to you on a Saturday morning. It's actually Saturday morning. It's cool out here. I guess it's about 9 o'clock. The weather's cool, and I came to spend a little time sitting out back in my back, working in my shop, and also just kind of lazying around in my man cave. And I got the fire going because it's really kind of cool out here. You see the fire? Got my fire going, and got on these short pants. I don't need to be out here. Got my legs out, so it's kind of cool out here. But it's still kind of comfortable and kind of quiet, and so I like coming out here. Uh, Thought I'd maybe I have something to talk about today. Okay. All right, well, it comes down to the end of another week at school. You know, we're still dealing with COVID and what have you. And things are happening all the time. And I just hope that, God's going to give me something to talk about now because I'm kind of I think I'm in sort of a talkative mood. And some things happened this weekend. Maybe I'll figure out what's the most important thing I want to talk about today. Okay, let's go. Well, how do we approach this? Well, this week was interesting week. This was homecoming week. Okay, and I did put up some pictures of some activities that we did. I got a chance to decorate my door, and I thought about some of the things that I've been through in my life that made me the person who I am today, and Alpha had a lot to do with that. So I came up with an idea and created the door decoration for my room. I really don't have a classroom this year. I actually have to go into the other core classes where I may have some struggling students, but a lot of that we can get a chance to deal with that through a program we have, Schoology now, where we can actually see what the students are doing inside of the classrooms and the work that they are presenting, what have you. But also, we're getting used to that too. I am for sure, because I'm not that computer techie. So I'm kind of old school in my teaching, so we get it done though. We getting it done. So right now we're at not midterm, where we've done about 4 or 5 weeks, and so they got their little progress reports. So I could call one at a time. I kind of call some of my students in to kind of give them a one-on-one conference and what they need to do in order to stay on top of their game and then on top in class. And some of them are doing really good. Some of them, because they were trying to get used to, had some students that may have done virtual, and some of my students are new to the school because they just came up from middle school to high school, so they're advancing and kind of getting used to being at the high school. And I had this one student, and he kind of reminded me of one of my sons. and I was talking to him. He's just getting to know me. And I was talking to him about, his classwork and whatever. He's doing pretty good. But I also try to talk to them about things that they can do to prepare them for their future. Of course, all of this prepares them for their future, but somehow we got to talking about him and his future job, because we have to do something that's called transitioning, helping them to transition into, when they get ready to leave high school, whether they want to go to further their education, or whether they want to take a trade, or whether they want to go right into work and whatever. We're talking about those type of things. So I kind of get a feel for the student just by sitting down and talking to him. So I was talking to this student. And I have a tendency to kind of just go on and on and on. But if you listen, I put it all together in the end a lot of times. But these students today, they like it. They want it right now. What are you talking about? And so, I kind of, in my way, I kind of give examples or what have you, and trying to, hoping that they can put these things together. But a lot of times I have to just kind of break things really, 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 really really down, for students to get it. And sometimes their patience is long. So I have to tell them, okay, just hold on. I'm going to make a point in a minute. Okay. So this particular student, I'm getting to know him. We have, sometimes our struggling students, they can come out with some bright statements, sometimes. And when you stop and think about it, this particular student said this, he kind of reminded me of my own son, because my son, he's kind of a deep thinker too. He doesn't realize it. But maybe they got that from me. Okay, because you got to see it's almost like you got to see the whole picture in order to get the story. So this, somehow we got to talking about, what is it that he really enjoys doing. And I was trying to talk to him about, several things. That was this poem. That's what it was. I make sure that all of my students learn this poem. The name of the poem is The Man Who Thinks He Can. And it starts out, if you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a sense you won't. And it goes on and on and on. But mainly what it's talking about is that the things that you want to accomplish in life starts right here in your head, in the mind. And if you can't think right, your actions are probably going to go in the direction of your thinking. Okay, that's basically what it's talking about.
Hello, family. This is Anthony Ezell of the Jackson Cultural Arts Center here in Jackson, Alabama. If you're interested in using our beautiful facility here for your dance, your productions, receptions, meetings, parties, all special events. If you're interested in having your next special event here in our beautiful facility, please get in touch with me at 251-709-1123. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you. Hello, family. This is Mr. E. If you would like to support the works of Mr. E or any of Ezells Productions, you may make your donations at Cash App. You will use $EKUFIE, EKUFIE, or you may make your payments through check or money order made out to Anthony Ezell or to Ezells Productions LLC. That address is P.O. Box 492, Jackson, Alabama 36545. Or you may contact us at the phone number of 251-709-1123. Thank you.